why on keto does the body size composition change, sometimes drastically when the scale isn't really moving?
You want to know what's so awesome about the keto diet or eating keto or being in ketosis is that keto is a muscle-sparing, fasting mimicking diet.
So on most diets, you're at a calorie deficit and you're losing muscle and fat pretty close to the same rate. So what Jeremy means by muscle sparing is you're not losing the muscle because keto is protective of that muscle.
Right, so think about it from an evolutionary response. If you were in a time of fasting or starvation and there was no food around, your body would prioritize the preservation of muscle so that you could go out and have the strength to find new sources of food. Makes a lot of sense, right? If I need food, my body better be able to go up and go out and get it.
Yeah.
So keto mimics fasting in a way and is a muscle-sparing diet, which, is awesome if you want to build muscle. But it also means that we retain a lot of muscle, which burns a lot of fat, but it also, like you said, it changes your body composition and it doesn't necessarily look like the scale's moving. And that's why we say, don't be so concerned with the scale or what your ketone numbers are. What are your results? I saw Edward said that it's great to fit into pants that he bought 2 years ago. Probably didn't lose, 50 pounds to accomplish that, but waist size shrinking enough to get into jeans is enough to tell you that you're on the right track.
So your whole weight, the whole weight range changes. So, 5 years ago at my current weight, I would have been quite pudgy and puffy. But because I've been on keto for so long and I do strength training 2 or 3 times a week, I've developed a different body composition. I have more muscle. I'm stronger. I can lift things easier. And I love that. I love feeling strong, not having to holler at this guy every time I need to move a tote or something heavy in the storage room, which is often with many teenagers. So your body composition does absolutely change. And women, I just want to give you this encouragement. Women, when we work out, we tend to plateau. But it's not a plateau until we've been sitting there for 4 weeks and we're not seeing body composition changes. Because what happens is when we work out, those body compositions things are happening and muscle weighs more than fat. So it's really important to keep that in mind. I asked Jeremy the other day, we were joking, and I said...
the weirdest question ever.
I said, do guys ever get too big, like muscles, right? Do guys ever get too big?
Guys don't think like that.
But females do, right? We don't want, manly, big, bulging muscles, and that really doesn't happen. It's just that your body is putting on more strength. So if you are worried about that, you can go more towards Pilates and yoga, which is not as easy as it looks.
Right. And building lean tissue is one of the best ways to prolong lifespan. Lean tissue, the amount of lean tissue you have, is directly correlated to how long you live.